Yeah, good morning all. Everyone can hear me. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Yes. So let's start the session. So before starting the session, very low volume. Guys, can you confirm? Is my voice is clear, loud? As one of the student is saying that it is low. It is clear, right? Okay, perfect. Done. Saurabh, can you check from your end? Others are confirming it is very clear. Yeah, please. Now, so let's start the session. So before starting the session, obviously, who are attending this particular webinar or workshop for today's class, obviously there in their mind, few questions will be there. First thing will be there in their mind, some few questions, obviously. Now, the main important questions would be, okay, the important questions would be, sir, for data science, data science fresher jobs are available or not? This would be the first major question, right? So data science fresher jobs are available or not? This is the first question. If available, how to get? How to get or how to land into that? How to land into job? This would be the second question, if it is available. Now the question is, now if I want to start, few students, they want to start and they are having a dilemma whether to select data science or not. Whether to choose data science or others. This is few students will have this question. And few students will have in terms of where to start, where and how to start. This would be few questions, right? How to start, where to start in data science. This would be another question. And few of them will have a doubt, already having some kind of career gap or experience, and whether we get a job or career gap or experience in others, experience in other domains, whatever it is in other domain, whether we get a job or not. We get a job or not. This would be next one, right? And as here, one of the student is asking, sir, please Hindi. No, I can't speak Hindi. I don't know Hindi also. Okay. To be more precise, I don't know first Hindi. Right? The class would be of completely English. No Hindi, please. Sorry for that. Okay. And this would be the general questions. Right? Generally, these would be the questions, whether we get a job or not, if I choose now. Okay, these would be the general questions. All these general questions, you'll get a clear-cut idea by end of this one. And mostly, here the question would be with respect to for this clear answer you are going to get. Very clear answer for the first question you are going to get through this workshop, right? And this class length is going to be almost for 1.5 hours to 2 hours in between. In between 1.5 to 2 hours. right? Now, these are the generalized questions, and still personal questions will be there. Means exactly your profile. Means some of the people will be particular from other background, and for certain students will be of having a career gap of these many 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 8 years, 7 years. That is your personal. Clearly, you want to ask about you, not with generalized. I want to know about me. Okay, for them, we are going to have every question I'm going to take at the end. Every question I'll take at the end. Now, let us focus in today's class what we are going to do. Okay, so our main class, today's class is very clear, the title, whether it is a good choice to choose data science for freshers or not. This is the title. Very clearly, it was given that for freshers, right? Now, and coming to the today's agenda, first I will explain what is data science, what are the applications of data science, what exactly a data scientist will do, and what are the skills required to be a data scientist, and what are the data science jobs are available. These things we are going to understand very clearly, and at the last, automatically we'll understand whether data science is a good choice for freshers or not. To be more precise, the answer, my answer would be clearly the answer is yes. This session, finally, the answer would be yes. It is a good choice. Yes, it is a good choice. This is the answer. To be more simplified, this is the answer. Yes, it is a good choice. It's good choice. This is the answer. But this answer, whether if it is the answer is yes, then what we have to do to land into data science? Directly, I'm only saying now itself the answer, right? The answer is yes, it is a very good choice. But how? Question is how? How it is a good choice? Whether in what way? That is more important, right? Now, in order to understand that, the answer why I'm saying yes, the answer, the reason behind yes, if you want to understand, you have to clearly understand what is this. If you understand what is this, automatically you'll understand why I'm saying the answer as yes. Right? Now, so let's focus into this and let us understand step by step. Before entering into that, let me introduce myself. I'm Shiva Rama Krishna. I'm having overall 12 years of experience in IT industry and training profession. And I'm presently working as a full stack data science trainer at Naresh IT. And where I deliver the trainings for the learners of 0 to 10 years of experience. So in my batch, multiple people will be having, and I used to train with respect to the students, not only freshers, with the experienced people who wants their career transition from another domain to this data science. So I give my trainings not only with Naresh IT for multiple organizations, and I'm a freelance trainer. And with respect to, I will give the corporate trainings to various companies also, right? And I have handled multiple data science and machine learning related projects in my lifetime, right? And coming to my education, I have done my master's from BITS and data science from IIM Raipur, and certification from data science from IIT Madras, and Microsoft certification in data science, Azure, and Python. That is Microsoft certifications. And I was a certified data science professional by IBM. So these are the few certifications where I am the alumni of BITS, IIM, and IIT. Right? 3 premium institutes, I'm holding the certification. Right? And coming to this, I'm top 1 percentile data scientist from Canada. Right? Now, this is a brief introduction about me. Now, let's move on to the today's class agenda, right? As once again, I'm saying, so individually about your personal requirement that will be discussed at the end. First, let me cover the generalized one. Okay. First, I'm going to cover the generalized one, which are having common, and where I'm focusing with respect to the freshers who wants to choose their data science as their career or not. This is the main question. This is the main question. And coming to your generalized questions, everything we are going to discuss in detail. Right? Now, let us start with the what is data science. Data science is nothing but understanding the data. Data science in simple terms, we can say as understanding the data. Whatever the data we are having with us, understand the data. Understanding the data, and from the data, improving the business. We have to improve the business. This is called as data science. Understand your data and identify what is the patterns between them, and identify whatever the things you can identify. And from that, after to be more specified clearly, first you have to understand the data. Okay. And from that, identify the insights. Insights means in terms of some patterns. Okay, whatever the patterns are there, whatever the things are there, and whatever the useful things are there, identify those. And from those identify and develop the business. And develop the business. If already the business is having, how to improve the business. If the business is completely new, means how to develop a new business. If already the business is existing, means how to improve that business. Right? Finally, this is the data science. Now, let us take an example of one of them as Amazon. Now, what this Amazon company will do? I'm speaking about the Amazon e-commerce business. I'm discussing only about the e-commerce business. E-commerce. That is online shopping. Whatever we are doing online shopping, that. Now here, Amazon wants to increase their business by providing more number of products to the end users, that is customers. What finally the goal of Amazon means? They have to deliver the products. They have to sell their products. Sell their products, whatever the product. Sell their products, and from that they have to make the huge profits. This is the requirement of Amazon. Finally, the ultimate goal is to improve their business. Improve their business means nothing but improving their profits. If the profit is more, or in terms of mouth publicity is more, or they're having popularity more, everything will lead to the finally into the business, right? Increase in the business. Now for that, what they have to do? First, they have to understand the customers. First step, they have to understand customers. What are the customers they are having? First step, this one they have to. From understanding the customers, what is understanding the customers? Customers means not their personal problems or whatever the personal things. What they want from the e-commerce website means from online shopping. If there is a particular website of online shopping, what they exactly they want. What they want means in terms of more number of products. First thing they require more products, more variety of products. Because in public, we'll have with respect to different types of people will be available. All the persons are not same. Every person not select the same kind of AC, or every person not select the same time of washing machine. Everything will not be of same. Based upon their budget, based upon their requirement, based upon the space, everything. It is going to depend on multiple conditions. One person may have in a house 10 people. In one house, there will be 3 people. In one house, there might be 5 people. According to that, they have to select their product. So variety of products should be there in the market. We can't say this is the best product for every person like that. So variety of products will be there based upon the requirements. So one, we require the variety of products in the website. In order to purchase, we require variety of products in the website. They have to keep in the website. This is the first requirement. Second requirement, whatever the products we are having, that should be at performance, means the rating should be very high. Means a good product should be there. Quality products, to be more specified, they want with respect to a good quality products. Good high quality products. Good high quality products at low cost. They want the quality, at the same time cost should be low. Means they want the brand, and that too they want at a low cost. This would be the general requirement of a customer. And Along with this, they want with respect to free delivery and fast delivery also. Free and fast delivery. The delivery charges should not be there. At the same time, it should be reached in 1 day. If possible, within 1 hour also. Right? That is the requirement of a customer. Next, the fourth one, main important one, if they are not interested, they should have a refund policy. This is the 4 important points with a customer. This is the customer requirements. If you satisfy these 4 customer requirements, automatically everyone will be interested to purchase in the Amazon website. First, they will try, they will get a good quality product at low cost. First, they'll feel happy. Inner feeling says that happy, I have purchased at very low cost, very low cost. First, they will be happy. Second one, without going outside, by sitting in home only, they'll get the product to their house directly at free of cost. So there will be no strain, no work, nothing. That is also happy internally. And after that, now they are going to get that product. They'll check that product. They'll test that product. If they're okay, they'll enjoy. If they're not okay, they'll return. Simple. So if you satisfy these things, automatically every person will be attracted towards the Amazon. So this understanding of these 4 points, whatever I have told you now, these 4 points is called as data understanding and insights from the data. These freshers will not understand these things. Initially, none of them, without knowing about Amazon, none of them will understand. Later, once they check and once based on their experience or something, they'll understand. Now, as a data scientist, by seeing the data means what data? From where I have got these points, these 4 points I have written, from where? From the reviews. I have observed the reviews within the Amazon. Whatever the reviews are there for various products, various reviews will be there. Few people will say that this quality is very, very low quality. But they want a high quality, but cost should be low. So they'll write that one. In the reviews, they'll write that the quality is very low. In the reviews, they'll write that, so this don't purchase this particular product because it's not having some kind of refund. They are not refunding to me and they're irritating me and they're not sending any kind of money or something. They are going to write something. Okay, etc. Now, all these reviews, whatever the reviews are there within the Amazon for different products, we are going to understand the reviews. That is called as insights. Understanding the reviews and what their opinion is called as insights. From these insights, now the Amazon is going to work on that. Means in the future, if they want to have any seller with them, if they want to tie up with any seller, they'll say that there should be some kind of refund policy because most of my customers are looking for refund policy. If you are accepting the refund policy only, please be as a part of the seller in Amazon. Otherwise, you are not eligible to be as a part of the seller in Amazon. They are going to say to the sellers. If the sellers are okay, whichever the seller is okay, only those people will be participating in the Amazon. Means they will be enrolling as their seller in the Amazon. Simple, right? So by understanding the reviews and by doing all these things, now what happens at the end? After doing all these things, what happens? Now Amazon is going to identify a very good sellers only. And using that sellers, they are going to sell the products. In between, they are going to take the commission. Seller is going to sell the product and consumer is going to get that product. In between, Amazon is going to make some kind of commission. Whatever the profit is there, it is going to make some profit based on that. Now, what happens based on all these things? Finally, it is going to have the more profits. It is going to finally increase its profit. Right? Simple, right? Finally, it is going to increase the profits. So, understanding the data and bringing the insights from the data and finally, which leads to the increase in the business is called as data science. Right? Now, here in the data science, the thing is the data scientist, based on the data scientist and his analysis, the company's growth is going to be dependent. This is the most important word you have to underline, right? Based on the based on the data scientist, based on this data scientist analysis, his analysis, not his name, based on his, we are not going to depend on his data scientist character. Based on the data scientist analysis, whatever the final analysis is going to bring out now, based on the data scientist analysis, using this analysis, we are going to build, or we are going to create, or we are going to develop a business model. We are going to develop a business model. We are going to develop a business model. Based on his analysis, we are going to develop a business model. We are going to develop a business model. That business model, we are assuming it is going to give more amount of profits. We are going to develop a business model which gives the more amount of profits. For example, live example is one is I have explained you about the Amazon. Let me explain you one more example, which you are familiar with. Like, which you are familiar with, Jio. Jio has came initially, everyone knows how Jio has entered into the market. They have given initially first 3 months free, the data free, calling free, everything is free. 3 months completely they have given free. And later that 3 months also they have extended to next 3 months. Do you remember when Jio has entered into the market? First, they have given Jio for 3 months free. And now same strategy they are applying for IPL also. Initially, they are providing IPL in Jio Cinema at free of cost. The same strategy they are applying. The strategy is very simple, means the data scientist has analyzed the data before to Jio. After before to Jio, what is the situation? Airtel, we are having Airtel, we are having Vodafone, Idea separately. At the time, Vodafone and Idea both are different. They are not same. Now they have merged into one. And we used to have BSNL, and we are having some other telecom people. Now Ambani wants to enter into this telecom sector. He wants to enter into this telecom sector. Whatever the telecom sector is there, Ambani wants to enter. Generally, Ambani's mindset is whatever the sector he is entering, he wants to be in the top 1 position or 2 position. He'll be not interested. His mindset will not accept to be in the 4th position or 5th position. Generally, his mindset is like that. Okay. Mukesh Ambani's mindset is he wants to be always in the 1st position or in the 2nd position. Whatever the business he enrolls, for that, whatever the steps are required, he will do. He will apply that law. All the marketing strategies or whatever the business strategies are required, he will apply that one. And finally, he wants to be in the 1st position. His mindset is like that. Not only Ambani's, everyone will have, but Ambani will have more. Mukesh Ambani will have more. Right? Now, he wants to enter this telecom sector. Now, for entering into this telecom sector, now he has observed in the already in the market, we are having multiple telecom. Now, how I have to enter? Now, if I enter as a normal, I am also having a Jio good network, more number of network is there, and I'm having a complete of set like this. And if I publish some kind of advertisement like the Airtel showing some in Himalayas, there also signals are available in stock like this, he wants to come with a new strategy. Why? Because if he enters as a normal as a telecom operator, if he enters into a normally into the industry, he will be in the 4th position or in the 5th position. Initially, he will be in the 4th or 5th position. And he is not interested in that. Now, I want directly 1st position or 2nd position only. I want to beat only with the Airtel. Now, what he has done is, first step, he has understand why generally the people will be selecting this one. And what are the main requirements of a general public? What will be the general public requirements? Calling. Before to Jio, we used to have night call. Free of cost at night calling only. Morning hours it is charged, and night hours from night 10 to morning 6 it used to be free. I'm saying about before Jio, not now. Now everything is free, that everyone knows. Before to Jio, I'm saying, right? Night calling used to be free. So morning hours we used to not have free, and The GB, whatever the internet is there, the internet also we used to have limited internet. And if you want to top up, we used to top up with some kind of recharge for exclusively for data. This is before to Jio. Now he has identified that one. What is the lag is there in the telecom sector? And he has came with unlimited calling. He is the first person who has came with unlimited calling at even morning or evening. And with respect to daily data, instead of monthly, daily internet. And after every day, after 12 o'clock, again, it will be automated recharge. Right? So this marketing strategy, from where he has got this idea, means by analyzing the public. Simple. And now we know what is the power of Jio, and this is in the later position. From where they have got that one? The backend is one data scientist, not not single person, data science team. Data science team is the backend of that particular Jio. Got the point? Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? What data science means exactly? Understand the present customers, and from that present customers, build that something and increase the business is called as data scientist work. Right? Now, data science is the person, his analysis, the data science analysis. Based on that, they are going to develop the model. For example, data scientist has given the session and they have analyzed. Example, let us take the same example earlier, whatever the Jio is there. He has identified the patterns, or he has identified something, insights from the existing customers. He has identified the insights on the present existing customers, And he has developed one model based on that. What is that model is? Business model is nothing but giving it free of 3 months. First 3 months free of cost. This is the business model. The business model is first 3 months free of cost. So that now automatically the users will enroll for this particular Jio, and they will experience the Jio, and based on the mouth publicity, automatically will have more number of customers. So Jio has entered in that way, and they have created a business model. For example, this business model was successful. Okay, well and good. For example, the business model was not successful. Let us assume in the opposite way. Let us assume the opposite way. If the business model was failed, what happens? Jio is going to face the huge loss. 3 months giving for all India, every customer free is a simple task, not right? For that, so much of amount is required, right? So if it is failed, what happens? Loss. Now, based on the data scientist analysis, either the company is going to make the huge profit or with respect to loss. So data scientist is going to play a very vital role in the business. Most important point we have to write. So that is the reason in the industry, carefully they will select the data scientist. It is not like as any other role in the market. Like it is not with respect to a full stack or with respect to DevOps or AWS or something. It is not a tool. It is not like something, if you're not done properly, means that the company is not going to get a loss. But if the data scientist analysis is wrong analysis, the company is going to make a loss. Most important point to be noted. That is the why reason most of the companies will not be interested in terms of freshers to give their ideas. They'll feel that freshers will not have that much of great ideas to give for the business development. They'll feel in that way. That is the by default. Generally, if you are in the same, and if you are the company owner, you will also think, hey, freshers, your ideas are normal, right? You are not having any experience first. Then you will feel like this, because based on the freshers idea, are you going to invest amount? If you are the company owner, are you going to invest the amount on the based on the freshers idea? What is your basic opinion is, though they have done a very good amount of research also, your basic mindset would be, Hey, you are a fresher, you don't know anything. By default, you may say like this. Right? General, right? If you are a company owner and some fresh in your company, one fresher is there. You are the company owner. You are the owner. Assume you are you. And in your company, one of the fresher is there, one fresher. And he's having an extraordinary idea, some idea. And he has done some kind of analysis. And he is going to bring to you. Are you going to accept? Assume that you and only him are there. In between, none of them is there. None of them is there. Are you going to accept? And based on his idea, are you going to do the investment? If freshers give some ideas and based on that, yes or no? Simple. Yes. The answer is many students are typing in terms of answer is some students are typing yes, some students are typing no. Both of them are there. Exactly. And as one of the student is also typing clearly fear. Yes. This person, company owner will have your idea is very nice, yeah, very nice. But whether it will work, whether it will work, he will have the doubt. Mindset will be completely of a doubt mindset. And one doubt and second one will be fear. These two will be dominating. Why these two will be dominating? Because he is a fresher world. Same idea was given by 10 years experience person. Same idea as this Xerox copy was given by the 10 years experience person. Now, what would be the mindset of this person? Hey, very good idea. Based on your experience, you have given a very fantastic idea. Right? Now, that would be the reality. That would be the reality, right? Now, coming to this data science is understanding the data. Now, the question is, now you have understand what is data science, right? Now, data science is applicable in e-commerce. One example I have told you for e-commerce. One example I have told you for Geo, that is telecom. Is only these are the two businesses, sir. These are only these two businesses. Means tomorrow in the DMart, if you want to improve your sales, are you not going to consult the data scientist? And you not ask the data scientist to analyze my customers who are visiting for DMart. And if I want to increase my sales, what I have to do? You are not going to consult any data analyst or data scientist. If you are a DMart owner, for example, you are developing your own product called as refrigerators, and you are selling that product in the outside market, and you want to improve the sales. Are you going to consult the data scientist and are you going to ask what exactly the customers require and whether I'm satisfying or not? And can you tell me where I'm lagging and how I can improve the business? Are you going to take the suggestion of data scientist or not? Yes or no? For if you want to sell any other things. So simply to say, what would be the applications of data science means in every industry, every company requires the data science. Every industry and every company requires the data science. Right? If tomorrow you are having your own airlines, okay, in your airlines, you want to increase the number of passengers. How you can get a profit in that? Airlines, we are having some airlines and the aeroplanes are with you. How you have to get the profit? You have to get the more number of customers, right? Simple, right? Now, in order to get the more number of customers, what is the strategy you have to apply? Who is going to give that strategy? In our any manager or any person, whoever has to come with a strategy, first they have to understand the data. Common thing is understand the data. In what way they analyze the data, and from that they'll develop the strategy, business strategy. Right? Whether it is a hotel, in a hotel rooms are there. What you want? More number of occupancy, so that you'll get the profit. Tell me which company doesn't require data science. Tell me one company name. Can you type one company name which doesn't require the data science? Can you type any company? Any student? Anyone? As per anyone, any domain, any company. Can anyone type? Exactly. Every company requires. Insurance company also requires. Insurance companies doesn't require profits. They're happy with their profits, whatever the present profits they are having. They are not having the greediness, or they are not having with respect to more profits in this. Tell me which company doesn't require more profits than existing profits? Right? Every company that. Any company wants, with respect to whatever the existing profits are there, they want more profits. Right? For that, they are going to hire the data scientist. Any company wants that. Now, data science, how we are going to do this data science work? Are we going to do manually? Okay, 10 students or 100 people are writing the reviews, means I can do manually. Every day, some lakhs of reviews I'm going to get. Multiple products will be there. That too, multiple products will be purchased by the multiple customers. I'm going to get in the terms of lakhs of reviews. Are we going to analyze these lakhs of reviews manually? Is that possible? No. Then what we have to do? We have to take the support of machine. So I'm going to take the support of machine. And using the machine, I'm going to use the machine. And from that machine, I'm going to identify the insights. Very simple. Right? Very simple. So from the machines, I'm going to use whether it is a machine learning or artificial intelligence. Now, what is the difference between machine learning and artificial intelligence? Machine learning is working on a structured data. If you are having any structured data like tabular data, you are going to use machine learning. If you're not having any structured data, you are having a text data like Google Assistant. Okay, you're going to say, okay, Google, tell me what is the temperature today? You're asking like this to the Google Assistant. Okay, Siri, can you play a song from the movie called as Adipurush? You are asking like this. And you are asking in terms, these all, Alexa, Siri, Google Assistant, these all are working on the concept called as text. On the text, they are working on the based on your audio, means whatever you are speaking, first they are understanding your language. From that language, they are working based on your language. Right? I'm making to explain in a simplified language without using any kind of technical word. I'm trying from the starting onwards, I'm trying to explain in a simple words, because every one of them, you are mostly from freshers background. If I use high technical words, you may not understand. Then what is the use of conducting the workshop or webinar? So I'm trying to use very simple words so that you'll also understand very easily. Right? So using this Google Assistant, Siri or Alexa, your voice, whatever your voice means, that is nothing but audio. This audio is getting converted and it is processing in the backend and it is giving some output as the final. Right? This is if you are working on any unstructured data, if you want to process any unstructured data, we are going to use artificial intelligence. If you want to process any structured data, we are going to use the machine learning. Processing of structured data is machine learning. Processing of unstructured data is artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, coming to this next one. Okay, sir. Data science, we have understand very clearly what is data scientist work and how he is going to do everything. We have understand. Now, if you want to do large amount of data processing, means okay, we have to use the machine, right? We want to say that, yes, simple. If you want to use large amount of data, use the machine. If you want to work with a small amount of data, no need of machine, you do manual analysis, which is called as data analyst. Data analyst. For that, you are not using any kind of machine. Example for that. Example for data analyst. For example, very simple. I'm having a budget of 15,000. This is my budget of 15,000 to purchase a mobile phone. To purchase a good mobile phone. Good means from my perspective, not from your perspective. From my perspective, a good mobile phone. My and yours means each person's perspective, their own perspective. Okay, according to me, camera would be the top priority. If my requirement for some people, gaming would be the top priority. In my mobile phone, never I'll play the games. In the entire mobile phone, never I'll play the even a small game, or whether it is a BGMI or whether it is any other game also. I'm not going to play even a small game also in my mobile phone. If I'm not interested in mobile, I'm interested only in the photographs, like in the having a very good photos. Okay, that is my requirement. Some others will be there. For example, if you take my mother's requirement is she should have a good battery life. She neither use the photos, she neither use with respect to gaming, nothing. She should have a good battery life. Whenever she goes out, the mobile should be in a good, having a good charge. That is her requirement. One of the person is there, his requirement is having a good screen, because I'm going to spend most of my time on the mobile. So screen should be very good. Otherwise, I may get eyesight in the future. That is his requirement. Right? Each person is having their own requirements. Now, for example, I'm having 15K with me, and within this 15K, I want to purchase a mobile. In the market, multiple mobiles are there. MI is there, Oppo is there, Vivo is there, Realme is there, something, XYZ are there, Samsung, like this. Now, within each company, again, multiple models are there. Company is there, within the company, again, models are also there, multiple models. Now, using this thing, whatever the mobiles or whatever the existing which are available in the market, I want to identify which is the best. Am I going to use any kind of machine for that? I'm going to give the data to the machine. You understand first, and you tell me whether it is a good one or not. I'm asking any machine? No. I'm doing on my, using my brain, whatever my brain I'm having, using my brain, I'm going to decide whether it is a good one or a bad one. Whatever my human brain I'm having, using this human brain, I'm going to analyze the basic things. If I don't know, I'm going to watch in the YouTube, but I will only analyze myself. Internally, I will only do everything. And after doing everything myself, I'm going to conclude this is the best mobile. From my end, I'm going to conclude this is the best mobile, and I'm going to purchase also. This is called as data analyst. That is simply called as data analyst. Sir, earlier I also purchased by comparing in the market what are the mobile phones are there. I'm also data analyst. Yes. Sir, my friend has purchased in the market. He has observed so many things and he has compared. Yes. By default, every person is a data analyst. By default, just understand what is meant by data analyst. Understanding the data, analyzing the data. Analyzing the data. Data means whatever the in front of you is there, that is the data. That is, you are analyzing the mobile phones, you are analyzing the product or whatever it is. Right? By default, every person is a data analyst. If my mother also, by default, my mother is also a data analyst. If I take her to a particular showroom, any particular showroom, and if I ask her to select any one of the saree, she will compare multiple sarees. She will compare, and she will not only compare the quality with the price also. But this quality, this price is correct, suited or not. Saree is nice. At the same time, for that saree, whatever the price tag is there, that is also correct price tag or not. That also she will compare. And from that, she will pick the best one. What best one? As per her knowledge, which is the best, she is going to pick that one. She is also a data analyst. Got the point? Got the point? Data analyst means not only who is going to work in the IT company, they are not only data analyst. Any person who analyze the data and finally come with a better solution from that is called as a data analyst. Right? Now, sir, presently data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, these fours are trending. Means these are going to be forever? Means next for 10, 15 years or 20 years or only for next 2 years only. So, and the question is why data science is getting so popular nowadays? The reason is very simple, as the data is growing. Why data science is getting so popular nowadays means the data is growing. More amount of data. Why ChatGPT has came into picture now? Reason? Earlier it is not there now. Or earlier we are not having advanced technologies now. Technologies means not with respect to IT. Don't think that IT technologies, not DevOps or AWS, not these are called as technologies. Whatever you are seeing in outside reality, in real world, how the technology is getting developed every day. Why? Because as data is very large. The reason behind that is data is very high. Huge amount of data is getting generated every day. Why data science is so popular means the answer is the data is too high, too large. That is reason number one. Second, why data science or with respect this data science is going to be for next 10 years or 15 years or 20 years? This is the question number two. Why data science is so popular nowadays is the question number one. And whether this data science is going to be for next 10 years or 15 years or 20 years means till the data exists, data science will be there. When the data dies, data science also dies. Simple. Data will never die, data science also will never die. There is no possible job. 0.000000001% also there is no possible. Because the data still increases. Now we are having 4G. Next, automatically you'll get the 5G, automatically 6G, 7G, 8G, 9G. We may not use, but our future generations will use with respect to 7G, 8G, 9Gs also. Surely they are going to use. And as the G increases, speed increases, data increases, data size increases, automatically data science jobs increases. Simple. Is that clear, guys? Is data science is going to be in the industry for next 10 years or 15 years or 20 years or miss? Never it is going to die. Simple answer. Is that clear? Any questions till now? Have you understand what is data science and what is data scientist or data analyst work? Now let us get into the actual question, the today's topic. Now finally, since you understand the data science clearly, now let us get into the actual question. For getting into the actual question, first let us understand what this data scientist will do exactly. The data scientist will do in terms of, first he will understand the business problem. For that, he will collect the data, whatever the necessary data is there. For that data, he is going to do some kind of data pre-processing. And for that data pre-processing, he is going to apply the different types of machine learning or artificial intelligence. If it is a structured data, he will apply the machine learning. If it is artificial intelligence, he will, if it is unstructured data, he will apply the artificial intelligence. Now, once he has applied that one, the machine starts learning the data. After that, Whether the machine has properly understand the data or not, we have to cross check. For example, last 1 hour onwards, I'm saying to you, what is data science? Almost we have started the class at 10:35. Now from 10:35 onwards to 11:50, 11:25 means almost 50 minutes. From 50 minutes, I have explained you what is data science, what exactly a data scientist and how the data scientist is important for any company. Now you are saying that I have understand. Now I want to check how much you have understand. What I have to do? To check how much you have understand, what I have to do? To check how much you have understand, what I have to do? Just I have to ask few questions and you have to tell the answers, right? I have to ask the questions and you have to tell the answers, right? That is the only thing, right? To check whether you have understand or not. That is called as testing. Similarly, machine also will understand the data. Whether my machine has understand or not, how I can know? How I can know whether my machine has understand the data or not? Test it. How to test? Give a new data. Ask some questions. It will also tell some answers. Simple. That is called as evaluation. So first, business problem, data understanding, data preparation. What is data preparation means? Here in the data preparation, you are going to have in terms of data cleaning. Because few people, they will enter, for example, I asked you, what is your age? You have entered, what is your age means? First you have entered 160. Again, sorry, it is not 160, it is 60. First you have entered this one. It will be recorded. Later, this is, again, you are saying something like this, assume, example. Of course, none of them will be 16 years of age in this class. I also know that one, example, right? So instead of, and you have entered initially a wrong value. That wrong value, you are going to ask to modify it to this one. So this is called as data clean. Simple. So there might be some data which is wrongly entered, right? We have to clean that, which might be not entered. You have not entered that one. We have to fill that one. So this all comes under data cleaning. And that we have to do in this stage. First, we have to clean the data properly. And from that, we have to share it to the machine. Now the machine will start learning the data. Since the machine learns the data, it is called as machine learning. What is meant by machine learning? Means machine learns the given data. Simple. Machine learns the given data. Whatever the data you provide, it will learn. It will understand that one. Right? And once it is understand, now using that data science, using that particular machine, we are going to estimate the values. This is the data scientist work. This is the life cycle of the data science. How the machine is created? As one of the students in the chat box is asking the question, how the machine is created? Using the algorithms. Using some kind of algorithms, the machine starts learning the data. They are called as machine learning algorithms. In what way they have to learn? In what way they have to understand? The process, step-by-step process of learning the data is called as algorithm. Algorithm is nothing but step-by-step process. In what way you have to learn? Simple. For example, if I say for you to learn this, I am sharing you one textbook and I ask you to learn this one. In what way you are going to learn? One by one, page number wise, or directly you are going to open the important page numbers, or directly you are going to open the important questions which are important for the next day's exam. Which one? In what way of learning? That is algorithms. So using the machine learning algorithm, step by step, we are going to learn the data. Right? And once we learn the data, After that, we are going to test whether the machine has learned properly or not. Got the point? Is that clear? This is the work of a data scientist. Now, coming to the next most important point, which everyone are waiting for, that is called as data science jobs. This is the most important point, because the reason behind after learning all these things, finally we have to get a job only now. If there is no job, why will learn? Right? So the reason behind of learning any particular course is majorly in terms of job. Tomorrow, if you go for MS also, the reason behind going for MS, what? Job only, right? Finally, ultimately job. Now, what is data science jobs and what are the things we are having? Now, coming to the data science jobs. In any particular company, write in the notes very clearly. If you are having the notes, if no notes means take the screenshot once it is completed. At the end, take the screenshot. Okay. Now, in any company, assume you are the company owner. Okay, you are the owner of that company. What you want is profits you want. Okay, for that you are going to hire the data scientist. Okay, fine. Now data scientist, multiple data scientists are available in the market. Which data scientist you are going to select? Assume you are the owner of a company. What would be your requirement? Generally, what would be your requirement? What would be your requirement? If you are the owner and you want the profits for your company, you want the profits for your company. For your company, you want the profits means first you have to analyze the data. Whatever the present existing one is there and how we can modify and how we can develop the business. For that, you are going to contact the, you are going to hire the data scientist. For this, you want to hire a data scientist. In the market, multiple data scientists are available. Which person you are going to hire? Can anyone type in the chat box? If you are a company owner and you want to hire a data scientist, generally what would be your requirements? You should have a good knowledge, like this. Something will be there, right, in your mind. Just type. Just type whatever the things you'll have. Okay, one person is having good analytical skills. One person is saying having a good knowledge, and one person should saying that dynamic and adapt to change, understand the scenario. Okay, right. Sound in the knowledge, subject knowledge. Sound in subject knowledge. Exactly. Here there is most important point is we required a highly skilled professional who is having a very good knowledge and whom you feel that he will develop your business. Highly skilled professional. But highly skilled professional will ask with respect to more salary, right? He will demand more salary, right? Any skilled professional will demand more salary. If he is having a very good skill set, why he'll work for low cost? He will demand more salary, obviously. Highly skilled professional with low salary. I want a highly skilled professional with low salary. This is the requirement of any company. Any company's requirement is this one. Whether it is a Facebook, Google, Amazon, XYZ, whatever it is, whatever the company name you name it. Any company requires a highly skilled professional with low salary. Means they are going to compare. They are going to do the interviews for multiple people and they are going to compare which person is having a good skill set. At the same time, he is expecting low salary. They will do the they'll not decide based on one person, single person. They will not decide based on one single person. Right? They are not going to hire, or they are not going to do the one person interview, and they are not going to decide on based on one single person. They'll check with multiple persons. They'll do the interviews with multiple persons, and from that multiple persons and multiple professionals, they are going to identify who is having a very good skill set and expecting a low salary. Okay, this would be. Now, who will come generally for low salary? Now, the next question is, who will come with a low salary? Experienced people will join with low salary? No. Then who will join with low salary? Now, the question is, who will join? My question is, who will join with low salary? The question is this one. Skilled professional, okay. Who will join with low salary? Experienced people are going to join with low salary. If you're having a 10 years of experience, are you going to join for with low salary? No, you're not going to join. Then who will join? Who will join? Who will join with low salary? Answer is freshers. Who will join with low salary is freshers is the answer. Only freshers will join with low salary. That is very simple answer. Only the freshers or having with respect to some kind of career gap or something, some problem. Okay, they are having some kind of problem with them. Those people only will join with low salary. If you're not having any problem, your career was filled with full of experiences, nothing gap is there, nothing problem is there, your BTech is extraordinary marks are there, or you are having a very good skill set, everything is top notch, you will come with low salary. Just apply minimum common sense. Right? Who will join with low salary? Miss freshers. Answer is freshers. Now, yes, sir, freshers are coming with low salary. Then we can hire the freshers only, right? Then what is the problem with freshers? The advantage with the freshers are there, the disadvantages with freshers are there. Write in your notes very clearly. What are the advantages of freshers? What are the disadvantages of freshers? 100% there are advantages, at the same time disadvantages. Advantages, they'll come for low salary. This is the huge advantage with the fresher. They will not have any kind of expectation. If you give first, they'll try to get the first opportunity. They are ready for work. They'll wait for the opportunity. Everyone knows in the IT industry, HR knows that. If you give a job, generally the freshers mindset will be with respect to if they get a job, and if you give a salary also, they will accept this one because they'll wait for the opportunity. Their inner feeling says that, okay, first let us join this one, later we can convert. HR also knows that one. Every company person knows that. It is not a hidden secret, it is an open one. Everyone knows that. So freshers, advantage of freshers is low salary. They will join with low salary when compared to others. This is the advantage. Right? They will now coming to the disadvantage. Advantage is one means, disadvantages will be multiple. There are multiple disadvantages. Than advantage, disadvantages are more. That is the reason I'll explain few things later. First, let me explain disadvantages. Later, I'll explain advantages. Completed. Disadvantages. What is the disadvantage? Means they will ask multiple questions during the work. To whom they are asked? To their seniors, to their team leader or project manager. Whatever the seniors are there in their team, some seniors will be there, right? Whoever has assigned the work for them, they'll ask multiple questions during the work. They'll feel that one as a in-shoot. They feel as company, they feel the company as in-shoot. training institute. They'll feel the company as a training institute, and they feel that they're having the things to ask the questions. Now, while asking the questions, what is the problem? Means they are going to disturb the work of the seniors. They'll disturb the work of seniors. Now the productivity automatically decreases. For seniors, they are already paying the huge salary. For this, the mindset of company people, already we are paying very huge salary. How we have to extract the things from the seniors, they'll think in this way. And these people will disturb their work and their productivity automatically decreases. Okay, they'll disturb the work of the seniors. They'll ask them multiple questions and they'll disturb the work of the seniors. Automatically, the productivity of the seniors decreases. Okay, the same thing. That's this same point. In the same point, they'll ask the multiple questions to the seniors during the work, and they'll disturb. By asking the question, they'll disturb the work, seniors' work. Automatically, the productivity will be low. At the end, the answer will be productivity will be low. If you ask the seniors why you have not completed, means this person is asking so many questions, I am clearing the doubts of this person only. They'll say like this. Arey, you are not here to train them, you are not the mentor, you are not the teacher, you are not the some kind of person. You have to do your work only, not their work. They'll say like this. The company will say like this. Right? That is the problem. Now, second problem is, as I have told you earlier, the second problem. What would be the second problem? What is the second problem? Earlier I have told you. Guys, earlier I have written the second problem. What is the second problem? Let me test you. Are you listening or not? Yes, they are going to ask more doubts, more questions, and they are going to disturb. Okay, that is the problem. Now, what is the second problem? What is the problem? Next one is this, here they are going to disturb the seniors and the productivity with respect to this, all these things they'll not have with respect to productivity. Time will be decreased. The complete productivity time will be decreased. Right? They'll feel this one as an institute. The main problem is they'll feel this one as a training institute. This is the main second problem. They'll feel that company as the company is equal to training institute, and they're having their they'll feel that they'll ask the questions as a normal train things, and they'll use the seniors also sir like this. They'll call them sir, and they'll feel that they are students. They'll call the seniors as sir. First, that is the wrong. And second, they'll feel internally they are students. They feel their seniors as sirs, and they'll feel themselves as students. And finally, they conclude the company is equal to training institute. And where they are doing some kind of internship or something, they'll feel in that way. They'll not feel that they are also one of the persons, like they are also some kind of same to same, like the seniors and juniors, everyone are the part of the team. They'll not feel in this way. This is the main problem with the freshers. Now, if the freshers, if the company people feels, if company people feels that, if the company people feels that you are capable of doing the project, if the company people feels that you are having the capable of doing the project, whether they are going to hire you or not, yes or no. Let me explain in a simple way. Let me put the same question in a simple way from your perspective. Let me try to put the same question in a simple way. Now you are the company owner. Again, you feel as a company owner. Company owner and every person is having the same mindset. None of them wants to give the money for free of cost. I'm having full of money in my company. Come and take. None of them will say like that. Right? So now you feel that you are a company owner once again. Let us feel like that. Now you are having two options with you. One person, this is person number one. Person number two. You want to hire for what? First, tell me what is the purpose of hiring? Whenever you give a job notification, you are giving some kind of job notification. Let us write like this. You have given some kind of job notification. For what purpose you are giving job notification? First, tell me what is the reason behind this? The reason behind this is to hire. For what? To hire for what? To hire for the upcoming project. Upcoming or present project. If you are having a new project with you, which you are going to have in the next month, for that you are going to hire. Or if your present existing project, if someone has left suddenly in between, for that you want to fill the position. Either these two reasons. Either you are going to hire for an upcoming project, which is going to be started in the next week or in the next month, which is going to be started. Or if someone has left suddenly in between, means to fill that position. For these two reasons only, we are going to give a job notification. Any company will give the job notification only for these two reasons. Nothing reason will be there. Only for the two reasons. Okay, in the future, I'm going to get after 1 year. After 1 year, I'll get one project. For that project, I'm going to hire you now only. None of them is going to have like this. None of them is going to hire for after 1 year project. Whatever the project we are going to get after 1 year. Whatever their project which they are going to get in the within the next month, that is the reason. Then generally they'll ask what is the notice period. We have to say the notice period within 1 or 2 months. They'll accept for notice period of 1 or 2 months. If you say the notice period for 3 months, generally they'll not be interested. Why? Because the projects will be started in the 1 or 2 months only. Before starting the project of within 1 or 2 months, before that we have to hire and we have to make a team for that. Right? And if you show you this team to the client, if you show the team to the client means who has given the project, is called as client. You are doing some project means for whom? Though you are a company owner also, you are doing the project means for whom you are going to do. For some XYZ requirement, right? So that client, you have to show that this is my team. Then only he is going to release the first installment. Without team, nothing is there. Nothing setup is there. Why he'll give you the advance? You're not having anything, means why he'll give the advance for doing the project? Why he'll give the advance? So first you have to show some team to the client. Okay, this is the team and this is the infrastructure and this is the things we are having and we are ready to do the project. If you release the payment, we will start the work. They'll say like this. And they'll receive the first installment, which is also called as advance. In our normal words, it is called as advance. Officially, it is called as first installment. Right? So they are going to get this one. Right? For their upcoming project, they are going to hire. Now, here I'm having two persons, person one and person two. For this upcoming project and for this one, you have two persons has applied. Based on the job notifications, person one and person two, two persons has applied for this particular role. Now, this person is having the capability. He is having the capability to do upcoming project. He is having the capability. You have done the interview, and from that you have concluded this person is having the capability to do the upcoming project. This person is not having the capability, to do upcoming project. Which person you are going to hire? Person 1 or person 2? Type in the chat box. Okay. Now this person, he is not having the capability, but he is expecting a salary of 3 lakhs only. But this person is having a capability of upcoming project, but 10 lakhs. Now, still it is one person one only, right? Though 3 lakhs also, why will hide that second person? He is not having the capability. Means why will hide? You are having full of money with you. Only first person. First, we'll give the top priority to the whether they are having the capability. That is the top priority. Now, within the top priority, for example, 2 of them are matching. Having the capability of doing upcoming project, 2 of them are matching. Now, in this case, if this is the situation now, percent. Right? So here you are not asking the questions or whether he's experienced or not experienced or nothing. You're asking me the questions why. Based on only 2. 1, you have seen the capability. 2nd, you have seen only salary. Did I told any experience code? No. Did I tell whether he's IT or non-IT? No. Did I told whether he's having the BTech this much of percentage? No. How you decided, guys? Tell me. I'm very much interested to know the answer. How you decided, Sarangi? Did I use the word called as experience? Where is the word is experience? What is there here? Where the word experience? Did I told he's from BTech computer science? He is from BTech mechanical. Did I told anything like that? You didn't ask the question also. You didn't ask any question. Just I told you only 2 things. 1, I have told whether he is having the capability of not doing the project or not. 2nd, I have told is what is the salary. Only these 2 things I have told you. Now you got the point clearly. The company people will first check whether the person is having the capability or not. First priority, they'll give whether the person is having the capability of upcoming project he will do or not, without disturbing the seniors, without disturbing others. He himself is having the capability or not. That is the first one. Second one, if both of them are having the same capability, both of them are having the same capabilities, and both of them are having same level of skills and whatever the things are there, skills, both of them are having the same, then automatically the second priority goes with the salary. First priority in any company, first priority. For second priority, salary. What is the salary he is expecting? What is the salary he is expecting? For example, this person 1 is having 2 years of experience. He is having 2 years of experience and he is expecting 10 lakhs. For my upcoming project, he can do that one. Even the fresher also can do my upcoming project and he is expecting only 5 lakhs. First, I'll check he is not fresher or his field experience, whether he is having the capability of doing the upcoming project. Is that clear? First preference goes to the capability of the person, whether he can complete the project. Second priority goes automatically to the salary. Now, in your resume, if you keep the things which will satisfy or which the company people will think that you are having a capability, automatically they'll shortlist your resume and they'll do the interview and they'll hire. You have to create the trust that for a company people that you are capable of doing all this. Is that clear? Done. So now, so here we are going to build. We are going to build whatever the requirements for the freshers are there. And we are here, how we can prove the freshers also can do the same work. That amount of skills we have to match. We have to learn in that way. For example, now if you are having a, let us take like this. You are having a good amount of skill set, very good skill set, and you have worked previously few projects. You have worked previously on few projects. Okay. And you have done on your own, completely on your own. And you have projecting your help yourself with respect to some projects in your resume. Skill set is there, projects are there. And you are having a good amount of certification also. And you have taken some kind of competition. Outside, you have participated in the competition. Participation is not important. Here, the certification is not participation certificate. Here, the competition is not with respect to participation. Winning certification. In the competition, winning word is important, not participating word is important. Have you won any competitions? That word is important. Participation, everyone will participate. Whoever are having free time, they'll pay the fees, registration amount, and they'll participate. That is not important. Winning is important. Certification also, not participation certificate or course completion certificate. Certificate in terms of tested your knowledge. The certification which tested your knowledge, that certification is important. In your resume, if you can project these four things, the skill set, projects, and certification along with the competition, if you can project yourself, automatically the company people will understand that you are having the capability of doing the upcoming project and they are going to shortlist your resume. This is important. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? And don't get confused with data analyst or data scientist or data engineer. Their data engineers are, they are going to extract the data. Data scientist is going to apply the machine learning and artificial intelligence, and he is going to bring out some business solutions. And where data analyst will do the analysis by using his human brain without using any support of machine learning or artificial intelligence. That is the difference between a data analyst, data scientist, and data engineer. These three roles are entirely different. Not one and only same. Everything are different. Right? Now coming to finally, sir, every course is having the same means? No. Most important point, all courses are not same. Everyone will feel that I have completed data science, but that is a wrong one. All courses are not same. All data sciences courses in the world are not same. So if you are a fresher, proper guidance should be there. proper learning should be there. Everything should be proper means most important point, you have to select a proper trainer. First, you have to select a trainer who you feel he is going to guide you. How I can know that one is attend the whatever the demos are there. I'm not saying only to join my course or don't select me only. Whoever you want, whatever you want. But choose a right trainer. Choosing a right trainer makes a lot of difference. A lot. Choosing a right trainer makes a lot of difference. Choosing a right trainer and his guidance will makes a lot of difference, because he is the person who will guide in every point of time. From where we have to read, how we have to read, and which things we have to read, and how we have to approach, and how to solve everything. Based on his training only, we are going to learn. See, machines are going to learn means if I train the machine properly, it will learn properly. If I don't train properly, how it will train properly, and why it will give a good results? What is machine learning? Machine learns the data. If I give a wrong data as the input, automatically machine also will give the wrong answer as the output. If I give a wrong guidance to if you have chosen a wrong trainer or course, automatically you are going to get it a wrong. After listening all these things, you have selected data science and finally, but you have chosen a wrong trainer. Every trainer is not same. Every data science course is not same. That is also most important point which you have to understand. Choosing a right trainer and choosing a right course is more important for any freshers. This makes a lot of difference for the freshers. Their career can be changed in any way. If a wrong trainer miss, automatically direction will be wrong. Everything will be collapsed. Choosing a right trainer, right course, and right path of learning. Step-by-step learning. Clearly, what is the step-by-step learning? If you understand, and if you do this right path of learning, automatically you'll understand everything without by-hearting anything. Without by-hearting anything, you are going to understand. Otherwise, you have to by-heart. Simply that trainer will write the formula and we have to by-heart. He will not explain why the formula is there and what is the reason. Nothing he'll explain. Simply we have to by-heart. He will say, this is the rule, this is the rule, this is the rule. Hey, okay, that is rule. From where? How? Rule is there means from something should be there now. Right? So right path of learning is also important. Choosing a right trainer and right course and right path of learning. And if you go with the right path, automatically you will land into a data science domain. Data science job. Finally, you land into a data science job. Though you are a fresher also, you have to project yourself. You are having a capability of doing the project. You have to project yourself. If they feel that you are having the capability, obviously the top priority will be given for the freshers. In the reality, every HR, basically they want to hire the freshers on. That is their inner feeling. Inner feeling, not outer, inner. Inner feeling is they want the freshers because reason is salary, not affection or love, nothing. Salary. Salary will be very low. That is reality. But the problem is they are not having a proper knowledge, no proper knowledge, and they'll disturb. Without proper knowledge, they'll disturb and the entire productivity they are going to make. Forget about their salary. They'll disturb others' work and we'll feel that for others also. For example, I'm paying for some person of per month 2 lakhs I'm paying, miss, I have to extract the data of that much of things from that person, right? You are disturbing, and you are not only making to with respect to waste of your money, you are making others' money also waste, other salaries also waste. They are not having a good proper knowledge, complete knowledge. They are not having a complete knowledge of project. They don't know what is complete life cycle. They don't know, they have not even worked on the entire life cycle of a project. If they're having a good proper knowledge and proper guidance, everything are there, 100% they'll be interested towards the freshers zone. That is the reason why outside in the outside market, why in the outside market, that is offline market. Outside means simply to say offline. Okay. If you go freshers, they are not eligible, they'll say freshers are not eligible. They'll say like this. And but in IITs and IIMs, in IIT and IIM, whom they are hiring? Experienced people. They are hiring. Are they hiring experienced people? With that huge packages, they are hiring experienced people. Are they going to hire the experienced people in IIT or IIM? They are not freshers, huh? They are not freshers. Question is, they are not freshers. In IIT or IIM, they are not freshers. Then what is the difference? Why freshers of IIT are good? Why the freshers are outside market are not good? The difference is very clear. In the IIT, the students, IIT students who are freshers, their capabilities are very high. These people capabilities are low. I'm saying this statement based on the analysis of the previous years of experience. What are the previous years of experience I'm having? Based on that, we are saying this statement. Not only me, every HR is saying the statement based on the experience. We have checked it. We will be interested in the freshers also. Initially we asked the freshers, please come to the interview like this. But in the interviews, they have shown us some kind of high levels of stars. From that, we concluded, oh, we should not do never the interviews for the freshers. If they have given a proper answers, why will not select the freshers? They'll give the worst answers. They don't know anything. At the same time, they'll not accept that they don't know anything. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? The answer for the freshers, whether to choose means my choice, choose, but learn properly and do the complete end-to-end projects and show that you are having a good capabilities. Then only choose. Then only you choose. Otherwise, don't choose. Simple conclusion. Now you can ask what are the questions you are having. Here, one of the student is asking, sir, by doing the data science course, I can't apply for data analyst position. Yes, after completing BTech, are you interested to work on the 10th class job? What are the job based on 10th class? Are you interested? You will work. You have completed your BTech level, and I'm giving a job which you can do for a 10th class level. Are you ready to do that? Answer is yes or no. Simple logic, right? After completing data science, why you'll come to that level? How many data scientists are required for a company? Depends upon the project budget and project level of the project. If the project level is of only 10 lakhs, I can hire only one student only. If the project level is of 1 crore, if the project level is 10 crores, if the project is of 25 crores, if the project is 40 crores, according to that 40 crores budget they are giving is some high level only will be there, right? They'll not give the work with simple task, right? Now, whoever are interested in terms of data science course and who are ready to join. So I'm having the data science course at Naresh IT, and the course time is at 7:30 p.m. You can take this at 7:30. And the course fees is 18,000. Course fees is 18,000 without videos. If you want videos also, 25,000, so that you can get for 25,000 with videos. Everyday's class videos also you'll get. Right? What are the topics I'm going to cover? See here, entire topics from data science to advanced, including the Azure as the cloud. Because nowadays more of the projects are on the open AI, which is related to cloud of Azure. Right? So here the nodes, whatever the nodes is there, that is going to be lifetime, but videos are not going to be lifetime. Videos will be of 6 months. And the course duration will be of 4.5 months to 5 months. In between 4.5 months to 5 months. Every day 1.5 hour class from 7:30 to 9. Starting at 7:30. It will start at 7:30. Daily 1.5 hour class. Why the data? Yes, can I join offline training at Hyderabad? Yes, both offline and online. It is having both offline and online simultaneously. You can join in offline also. Sir, is there any morning batch? As of now, there is no morning batch for me. You can contact the Naresh IT and we will have with another trainer. My classes only with 7:30. What I can deliver, I will discuss in the class, and everyone please try to attend tomorrow's 7:30 p.m. and they will discuss very detailedly about the course. How many algorithms are there in the machine learning? Almost 30. 30 algorithms will be there. In my syllabus, it is almost 30. I'm going to train you on 30 plus algorithms. What would be the training fees for offline and online? Both will be 18,000. Including the GST, it is 18,000. Without videos, with videos, 25,000. Next. Any coding background is required? No, nothing. Completely, I'm going to take from the scratch level. About non-IT freshers or IT freshers, both are same. I'm not having any knowledge in Python also. Extraordinary. 100% that would be good because you are completely white paper. So you learn each and everything minute, detailedly, slowly, easy. That is an advantage only. For my course, no prior knowledge is required in Python or C language or C++, nothing. No programming language is required for my course. Are you going to cover and max whatever is required for data science from the scratch level? To be more precise, the batch was started 2 days back, and you can contact the admin. You can contact the admin of Naresh IT. Contact the Naresh IT admin. Just give me a minute. I will give the number. Just give me a minute. I'll check the number. Her name is Rajeshwari. 733-73-134-17. And try to get the class video of Friday's class. That is, what is the Friday's date? Friday's date is 19th. So 19th May. Try to get the video of 19th May. In this, I have discussed very clearly about the course content. You can contact the admin and they are going to share you the previous class video. And please go through the 19th May class video. There I have discussed very clearly for 1.5 hours. Exclusively for 1.5 hours, I have discussed there about this. Okay. And if this video, if they are going to upload in YouTube, if they upload in the YouTube, I'm going to add this video also in the comments, first comment. The video link will be added in the first comment if they are uploading this video in the YouTube. I don't know exactly whether they are going to add or not. I don't know. If they add miss, immediately I'm going to add this along with this 19th May video also in the YouTube comment. And you can go through the content. Very clearly, we are going to discuss for 1.5 hours. Next, coming to the next question, one of the student is asking, so it might be a silly, but how to choose a good trainer? Very simple. Listen to various classes. Which trainer's class you feel easy for understanding? For example, I will sit in one of the trainer's class. I'm getting in between sleep. Miss, what is the meaning of that? Miss, he is a worst trainer for me. For me, he is not a good trainer. For others, might be. For me, he is not a good trainer. For me, he is not a good trainer. So, just you can check how this particular trainer is explaining the concepts detailedly one by one, and how he is going to give the guidance, whether he is telling about the genuine facts or not, everything. Based on this, we are going to get a trust on him. If you feel internally, hey, he's very genuine here. If you feel like this, miss, he's a good trainer for you. He's doing something fake, I think. If you feel like this, he is a worst trainer for you. Or in between, if you get a sleep, or if you don't understand anything, or he's ignoring your questions, or he's not answering, he's not a good trainer. Simple. Is your question is clear? Is there any weekend batches? For me, there is no weekend batches. You can contact the Naresh IT team, and if there is any, they'll let you. For me, there is no weekend batch. MBA in business analytics. Can I get a job as a fresher? 100%. Huge advantage. The only thing, if you are having some disadvantage or some kind of career gap or something, some problem in your career, if you are having something, minus is there, that minus has to be filled with subject, or you have to expect low salary when compared to others. When compared to others, you have to expect low salary. Because just assume that one more person also is there like you, who has done in the same domain, same thing, but he's not having any career gap or nothing, no disadvantages there. He is expecting same salary, you are expecting also same salary. Tell me one advantage, why I have to hire you? Tell me one reason. Like you, similarly, if I find any other person, but that person is not having any drawbacks, but you are having some drawback, tell me one reason why I have to select it. Got it? If you can prove that I'm having more knowledge than him, that is one way. Second, if you say that either I'm having with less salary expectations when compared to others, that is second way. This, at least some difference should be there. The reason should be either any one of them, either subject wise or salary wise. I did my MBA in HR in 2022. Will I get the job with this course? 100%. Because HR analytics also important, right? HR also has to do some kind of analysis, right? HR analytics is there, related to HR, multiple projects are there. For all these things, your domain knowledge is going to be very advantage, has very high level of advantage for those kind of projects. Is that clear? And finally, whoever has enrolled for the course, they will get the job. Miss, answer is right clearly. Answer is no. Whoever enrolls for the course, whether they'll get the job, miss, answer is no, not yes, no. I'm saying no. Whoever has enrolled for the course and have practiced and have gained the subject, those people will get the job. Not just by enrolling, you'll get the job. After enrolling the course, you have to gain the good knowledge and you should have a capability of doing the project. Then you'll get the job. Some people will be there. They'll enroll for the course. They'll attend first 10 days and they'll take a break of 1 week. Again, they'll come. Again, they'll take 2 days of break. Something like this. And they'll complete the 5 months course. And now they'll ask for the job. If I ask whether can you do the project, miss? Okay, sir. 50-50 I will do, sir. 50% I am doing, sir. For 50-50, there is no job, sir. Is that clear, guys? So that is the end of the session for today. And whoever are interested to join the course, please join in the tomorrow's session. And there we can discuss more things. Right? So that is the end of the session for today. And I'm closing.